Hello, darlings.
Heyo.
We're here and Olive's here and we are ready.
Ready to record.
This is the Witches, Magic, Murder, and Mystery podcast.
I'm Kara.
And I'm Megan.
And this is Olive.
Yeah. And we're recording in a brand new space today.
Yeah, we're kind of refinishing this little space that we have. So if we sound a little echoey or different, we're trying to figure out how we want to decorate the space. So we're taking today to do that.
Yeah. So it's going to be our own little podcast studio and we're super pumped about it.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Yeah. Okay, so Kara has a side piece today.
Yes, I'm going to read your little ghost stories.
Nice.
And I grabbed this one. It is from Tiffany Tyrell.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, Tiffany. Hey, gals. Have a lot of creepy ghost stories, but I felt like sharing a more heartwarming one.
I just enjoy that she has so many ghost stories. She gets to pick
A sweet one, a kind one, since there will probably be enough stories shared that will keep us up at night. I appreciate that. Okay. My husband's older brother passed away when he was hit by a driver who ran a red light while riding his motorcycle. I never got to meet him as this happened before I met my husband. So sad. Our son Damien would always mention Uncle Mike and that Mike is funny, or he would get upset with him and say, "No, Mike, I'm sleeping." He even flipped his big motorcycle toy on its back and used different toys to pretend to work on the bike. No one ever showed Damien how to do that. Mike used to be a mechanic and would work on his own bike.
Oh, I love that.
Olive has a lot to say about
Olive
Uncle
is
Mike.
into it.
Anyways, back in October of 2021, my friend invited us to investigate Rolling Hills Asylum. Now, if you didn't know, the asylum has a room they call the Vortex Room. Apparently, someone opened a doorway, or it's just a natural...
Vortex Room sounds terrifying.
I don't want to be there.
No, thank you.
No. Okay, she said apparently someone opened a doorway, or it's just a natural portal or something like that. But loved ones tend to come through for people in that room.
Oh, wow.
We ran the spirit box and my husband was laying outside the room. One of my friends asked, "Can you name someone in the room?" And through the spirit box comes Mike.
Oh.
Everyone was confused, and then it hit me that this was my husband's brother, Mike. I had only heard his voice in videos on Facebook and a voicemail he sent to the third brother. And oh, yeah. I think she just said Mike.
She did.
Yeah. I had only heard his voice on videos on Facebook and a voicemail he sent to the third brother. And Mike sounds like my husband and brother-in-law. I was surprised and shocked. I never expected that. He also gave a message saying, "I'm fine."
Oh, my
gosh.
How sweet.
I know.
So you heard the actual voice.
Yes, that's wild. Oh, it gives me chills. I have since felt Mike in our house, hearing his footsteps, feeling him behind me as he tries to prank me by scaring me. I've told him I didn't appreciate that and he needed to knock that crap off. Hasn't happened since, thankfully. He also makes sure no unwanted spirits wander in per my request. So I never worry about being followed after investigations or just wandering spirits in the area. I also have run a voice recorder and a spirit box to talk to him. I found that he likes to be spoken to, and once in a while, I'll get a response.
Oh, I love
I know. During family gatherings, I'll sometimes get a tap on my shoulder, letting me know he's hanging out as well. The biggest event that happened was when I was in the shower and I left the front door unlocked because my mother-in-law was coming to pick up our son. I could hear Damien running around downstairs laughing hysterically. All of a sudden, I hear a man shout out like he's trying to surprise Damien. I thought my stepfather-in-law showed up with my mother-in-law, which I thought was weird since he should have been at work. But I also noticed it didn't sound like him. But I shrugged it off and I got out of the shower. I see a text from my mother-in-law saying she was on her way, and I look out the window and didn't see any vehicles in the driveway. Thinking about it, I realized it was Mike's voice I heard, and Damien was running around having a blast with his uncle.
Oh, that's so great.
Mike seems to be very attached to our son. I hope that our son never loses the ability to interact with his uncle. He would have loved his uncle and learning how to build and fix things together. We have another son as well who was just born, Ronan. Oh, how cute.
Yeah, Ronan's
and I
great
hope
name.
he sees Mike as well and can have that amazing relationship that Damien has. I'm so thankful and lucky to have a deceased family member who was so very dear to the family visit and interact with the nephews who will never get to know their uncle while he was alive. I hope Damien remembers and will keep working on strengthening his abilities, and I hope Ronan will be able to share this amazing gift. Thanks for reading, Tiffany Holloway. Oh, the email must be her old name.
Yeah. Oh, I love it.
Holloway's a lot easier, Tiffany. Thank you.
I think for people, like when she's saying, I hope he always has that ability.
Yes.
Like I think for people who do have that as children, I think part of keeping it is being open to it.
Yes.
And he seems open to it.
Oh,
Plus,
yeah.
with her as a mom, like,
For
of
sure.
course, you know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. It's like
So it feels like it'd be something encouraged, and he always will. I love that so
I know.
much.
Isn't that so sweet?
It's just, just the idea that, like, there is still a connection.
Yeah.
And you
And
don't have to never know your uncle.
he would have been that fun uncle in life, and he's that fun uncle in death. Ugh.
I
love it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So now I'm going to read one from Caitlin. All right, Caitlin, this one just says ghost story. So,
Okay, great.
good evening, my lovelies.
I love it.
I've had many crazy things happen, but mostly in the house my parents bought after moving to New York from North Carolina before my dad retired from the Air Force.
Oh, I don't know about New York ghosts.
It's in a pretty rural town in the Adirondack Mountains. Very peaceful in the daytime hours. Nighttime is a different story. One night when I was in high school, I was walking our dog in the side yard. She was on a leash and I had a flashlight because, animals.
Yep.
It was really dark, no moon, but you could still see silhouettes. My dog stopped sniffing around and her fur stood up.
No, thank you.
I mean, when animals react to stuff.
I can't. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I followed where she was looking and saw what looked like a tall man walking toward us. At first, I thought nothing of it. My dad is notorious for pulling pranks and he's 6'2", so I thought,
oh my God.
ha, funny dad.
Silly dad.
Until he didn't show up in my flashlight and it was still coming toward us.
No.
So my dog and I beat feet back into the house. I've never heard that before, and it's great.
Beat feet.
They beat feet back into the house, and I locked every door and window. I hate being out there at night without another person.
She thought that was funny. I'll have laughed at that.
A few years later, we lived with my parents for a couple of months. We lived in their finished attic, and I had a cactus plant on a dresser by the window at the top of the stairs. I came home from work and headed up the stairs just to see the plant pulled out of the pot on the ground, dirt scattered, and the pot broken down the walkway.
Oh, no.
There is no way it was the wind, the cat, or an accident. A few nights later, Hubs and I were watching TV and the back of my leg was burning. We went downstairs to the bathroom to get a better look. By the time we got downstairs, you could see scratches from just below where my butt cheek was down the back of my leg to my calf.
What?
That's so scary.
What?
Whatever it was mad and it wanted me to know. We moved out a few months later. I'm amazed that you stayed a few more months. I mean, I guess sometimes you have to.
Yeah, you have to, but...
And I've never had anything that intense since.
Oh my gosh.
The house was built in the 1930s between the hours of midnight and 3 a.m. Literally half of the house makes me nervous to venture into. Still not sure why that is, but it's always been like that. In doing some research of the area, though, it all makes sense. There's an old graveyard in the woods behind their house that belonged to the prison down the road.
Oh my God.
Maybe that is where the energies are coming from.
No, thank you.
Peace, love, and coffee.
Oh, how
Katie.
cute.
Peace, love, and coffee.
We need to make a shirt that says
That's so cute. Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Oh, that reminds me, guys. You say we should make a shirt.
Yeah.
We've reopened the store.
Oh, yeah.
In case you haven't noticed, we just did it. And there is some new merch there, and we're going to be adding a few more over the next few days. We just decided to go ahead and open it up because we didn't want it to be closed so long.
Yeah.
So
we
go ahead and check it out.
You are for new merch.
We've got a lot of great new ones that I'm really
Yes.
excited about.
Yeah. I can't wait to order our samples.
Yes. Well, thank you, Tiffany and Katie,
Yeah.
for sending in those stories. They're so great.
Yeah, I love it so much.
I love these. Okay, and we can't wait to read.
We can't read anymore.
We can't read.
We can't read ever again.
We can't wait to read.
We
more.
lost our reading capabilities.
All right. We love you
so much.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.